Madhya Pradesh is one state which has seen a lot of wildcard entries, a lot of union ministers, in fact 7 members of parliament, 3 union ministers from the Bharatiya Janata Party, and even the Congress party has a lot of interesting faces amid all the assembly states that are heading for elections this time. Let me take you through now how Madhya Pradesh looks like. This is our election intelligence dashboard that has all the details, and I'll be taking you through the VIP, the key candidates of this election. Take a look at that. This is more than any other states who've had some very significant candidates. Let me take you through, for example, Narottam Mishra, who's been a minister in Madhya Pradesh government, has given a lot of controversial, polarizing figures, but is seen as a senior leader within the BJP, who's now contesting, and whether he can retain that seat. Let's take a look at Kailash Vijayvargiya, BJP's General Secretary, who said initially he was surprised that he's contesting for Madhya Pradesh, but then went all out, has been campaigning very heavily for the state, and a lot rests on his shoulders as a senior leader. Kamal Nath, of course, former Chief Minister, 9 times Member of Parliament from Chhindwara. He's leading the Congress United camp this time. Got the victory in 2018. Can they do that again in 2023? Let's go across to, for example, Jeetu Patwari of the Congress party, being a former minister, a young face as well. Can he ensure that this time they will be able to bring the youth together for the Congress party? Narendra Singh Tomar was the wildcard entry. He's been a union minister. For him to be told to fight state assembly elections, and he's ensured that he's done his bit, at least with regard to calculations, campaigning, that is going to be very important. Vikram Mastal, very interesting, from the Congress party, has been an actor. He, in fact, played the character of Lord Hanuman in a film, Ramayana 2. He's contesting against Shivraj Singh Chouhan. So that's a big face also that's coming in. And these are, of course, eventually, it is the incumbent Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chouhan. One in 2003, 2008, then again in 2013 and 2020 when the government returned to Madhya Pradesh. So he's, of course, facing the biggest challenge of almost about 18 years of his government. Can he become the CM again, or will Kamal Nath sweep with the United Congress cadre this time under his belt? And that remains to be seen. Of course, these are the key candidates of Madhya Pradesh, 230 constituencies. Back on the ground to Paulomi Saha.
Right, so 230 assembly segments that are going to pose today between 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. A lot is at stake for the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Congress over here as far as these elections are concerned, because it's going to have a direct impact on the results of the Lok Sabha 2024 as far as the state is concerned. Remember, in 2018, while the Congress did come out and emerge victorious in the assembly elections, in 2019, just a few months later, as far as the general elections were concerned, the BJP was able to reverse its losses in those elections. Handing it over now to my colleague Hemendra Sharma, who's also now joining us live from Bhopal. Hemendra, as far as this contest is concerned, there has been internal factionalism in both parties, be it the BJP or the Congress, claimants to the Chief Minister's chair in both parties. But as far as the Congress is concerned, it is seeming more united this time round under the leadership of Kamal Nath. And the BJP, on the other hand, has chosen not to project a face as far as these elections are concerned. So how do you, of course, see this, the way that both parties have decided, one to project a chief ministerial face, the other not to project any face?
Well, first about the BJP, the Bharatiya Janata Party has chosen not to project its chief minister face this time around. In fact, a lot has changed since 2018. In 2018, the Bharatiya Janata Party's slogan was, "Maaf karo Maharaj, ab ki baar Shivraj Sarkar, hamare neta Shivraj." Maaf karo Maharaj, hamare neta Shivraj. Maharaj was Jyotiraditya Scindia at that time. And from 2018 to 2023, now the slogan is, "Madhya Pradesh ke man mein Modi, Modi ke man mein Madhya Pradesh." So Shivraj Singh Chouhan is nowhere in the picture, and Jyotiraditya Scindia has also moved on from being a Maharaj to a Bharatiya Janata Party's leader. So the Congress party, minus Jyotiraditya Scindia, is facing, it's relatively a united organization this time around. There's no factionalism as such. The only two leaders who are there at the top are Digvijay Singh and Kamal Nath. Occasionally they have been fighting with each other. They have been issuing statements. For example, there was an incident when a man from Kolaris, who was a former BJP MLA, he had resigned from the BJP and shifted to the Congress party. He was assured a ticket by Kamal Nath, but he didn't get the ticket. And when they approached Kamal Nath was heard on camera saying that you tear the clothes off Digvijay Singh and his son. And thereafter there was a friendly banter between Kamal Nath and Digvijay Singh on stage. So these two leaders have been fighting with each other occasionally. There has been some factionalism, but then they have been projected as Jay and Viru of the Sholay film by the Congress party. They have a long relationship of about 4 decades. So they are relatively, if we see between the Congress and the BJP, the Congress party is fighting this election unitedly, more so because there are very little less factions within the Congress. The Bharatiya Janata Party, on the other hand, they have fielded 7 members of parliament. These include 3 ministers, and also they have fielded one national general secretary, that is Kailash Vijayvargiya. Out of these 7 members of parliament, Prahlad Patel is a front runner for the chief minister's post if the Bharatiya Janata Party wins. Narendra Singh Tomar, a union minister who's contesting from Dimni, fighting a tough battle in Dimni, whose son's videos have recently come out. Allegations of money laundering, allegations of buying Benami property outside India have been leveled against him. He's in a tough contest in Dimni. He too is one of the aspirants for the chief minister's post. Before he was announced as a candidate for Dimni, he was in fact the head of the election committee of the Bharatiya Janata Party. He too was taken by surprise. Then there is Kailash Vijayvargiya. Kailash Vijayvargiya, national general secretary of the party, former minister of the state. He was the one who contested or got Bharatiya Janata Party to contest elections in West Bengal. The party did come to power but became the opposition party in West Bengal. A tall leader from Madhya Pradesh, but then he again was thrown into Indore number 1. Indore number 1 constituency, Kailash Vijayvargiya pitted against Sanjay Shukla. Sanjay Shukla, son of Vishnu Bare, who is the guru of Kailash Vijayvargiya. So it's sort of a family affair there. In fact, Sanjay Shukla said that Kailash Vijayvargiya, by accepting to contest elections, has killed 2 people. One, his own son's political future, and another, my political future. And he also claimed that he's sort of son to Kailash Vijayvargiya. Kailash Vijayvargiya said that he never wanted to contest elections, but since the party has asked him, he's now contesting elections. So there are a lot of aspirants for the chief minister's post in the Bharatiya Janata Party, but who will make it remains to be seen. And then there is Narottam Mishra, who was always the number 2. He was the one who sort of toppled the Kamal Nath government in March 2020. He was the man behind that. He wanted to be the chief minister, but the numbers didn't favor him that time, and Shivraj Singh Chouhan was made. So the Bharatiya Janata Party has not announced anyone as its chief ministerial candidate, but has pushed so many chief ministerial candidates into the fray. Shivraj Singh Chouhan is no longer the face of the party as he used to be in 2018. Modi is the face of the party. Whether they will be able to fight this anti-incumbency remains to be seen. But the Congress, on the other hand, is fighting this election unitedly, and they have tried to raise issues like corruption, rampant corruption. Yeah.
Absolutely. It remains to be seen, of course, that whether that holds the Congress in good stead come December 3rd, or the BJP strategy works for the Saffron Party. Hemendra, thank you so much for joining us. Hemendra, of course, live from Chhindwara. Kamal Nath has already cast his vote from the assembly segment there.